All right, folks, welcome back to the channel here. Today we're over at my dad's place, Dale the farmer. We got the corn sheller loaded up, brought it over from my place. Dad was over with the trailer last night, so we're gonna try to shell corn, grind feed, and make something happen here. Here's the sheller. We got it all greased up and oiled, all the chains oiled, did a little tweaking to it. I bought it a few weeks ago, come out of a shed, and it hasn't been run in like 10 or 15 years, so we're gonna see what it does today. Hopefully it works good. But first, we gotta get it off this trailer. That's gonna be fun. All right, stick with us. All right, so we got the old Farmall H hooked up to her and did some pretty wild brainstorming here and got the tongue blocked way up so we don't have any ramps. We got the tail end of the trailer right down to the ground, so hopefully it comes off kind of smooth. Let's see how it goes here. Out like we planned, but it's off. So we got the sheller almost in place here in front of the cob corn bin. It's gonna come pull some of these boards out. It's gonna come flowing out of there, then into this elevator, up into the sheller. Once it goes into the sheller, it shells it up here, and then there's sieves. The cob rolls over and any corn falls down into the sieves. It falls down in the bottom and then goes up into this auger and out. And then the cobs come out of this chute down here. And there's also a blower. This moves around anywhere you want it, and that blows off any husks that are left on the corn. So we're almost got it set up here, and we're gonna see if it'll work. All right, so we got this in position. We're satisfied where it sits. Got the tractor ready to hook up to the PTO. We're gonna be grinding today with this Owatonna 95 mixer grinder. So how this guy works, this is where your corn goes in, up into this chute, and down in there there's a whole bunch of hammers, and I'll show you them in a little bit when I change the screen. There's 3 different screens which determines the size of product you get in the end. I'm going for kind of a crack corn, so we're going to put the biggest screen in. There's a bunch of hammers in here that spin and beat up the corn, and it pushes it through these screens that, like I said, determines the size of like kernel or what you get through there. We got a real fine one you can use for pigs, all the way up to a big, pretty coarse one. And that's what we're going to go for today, kind of just try to crack it. And when you're all done, there's a big mixer screw in here. It's just like a KitchenAid mixer. It grinds, it mixes, and when you're all done, you open up this door here, and that lets the feed flow out into this auger, comes up, and then out. You can move this around wherever, and we're going to bag it off and take it home. This here is for additives. Dump whatever you want in there that you don't want ground, or that go through the hammer mill, and it sucks it right into the mixer. And so you put salt, protein, mineral, any kind of additive you don't want ground, you can put into there. And then you can disengage. This disengages and engages this offload auger. So that's off during the grinding process until we're all done. We've got it hooked up to old David Brown 995 diesel. It's got quite a bit of snort to it, plenty to turn this mixer mill over. So now we got to get this into position. Forgot to mention there's sight glasses on here to see how much feed you're getting in. You can view it in here with numbers, and these numbers correspond with this chart right here. And you have different types of feed: oats, barley, shell corn, ear corn, all this, and it corresponds with these numbers and tells you about roughly how much feed you have. So we have a flat tire on this. I'm going to take the opportunity to change the screen while Farmer Dale's going to get some air. So in here we have the screen. We have the medium one in at this time. It just pulls out. And then in here you've got all your hammers. A whole bunch of them. And they just spin and whack the grain. Grind it up. So here, let's put this bigger, coarser screen in. That's all there is to that. Hopefully, sometimes you got to make little minor adjustments. We'll see if that works. Sometimes it likes to just be in just wrong by a little bit, and the hammers hit it. Check it when we get it over there and start it up. Yeah, this tire's about had it. Alright, so we've got quite the obstacle course set up here. We've got the Farmall H running the sheller, David Brown 995 running the mixer, and I've got to monitor all of this and watch it while we're feeding. Dad's going to be running corn in, and I'm going to have to monitor all this and add my additives back here. I'll try to get some video of all this work running. Got her done. I add liquid molasses in a door up on top. I just pour it in slowly when we're done. And if the wind is just right, this is the result. So we got the molasses in, everything we're going to put in. I put in about 400 pounds of distillers. We're just going to let her mix a little bit, and then we're going to bag it up and take it home for the animals. Well, that takes care of the grinding. We got her all bagged in the trailer here. We got Farmer Lou tying. She does a great job. Grandpa got a little wild on the controls. You gotta turn it on and off every time. You get a bag full off, start a bag on. Grandpa got a little wild. Got some spilt here. I'm sure the chickens will enjoy that. But now we gotta put this orchestra and circus away. Fun, fun. Well, that'll pretty much wrap it up for this video. If you like videos like this, consider subscribing and liking. And we'll see you on the next one. There goes Farmer Dale on his new ride, the new John Deere lawn tractor. He's pretty proud of that thing. Drives it around everywhere with his little cart. Would have got a little more footage of Farmer Dale, but I don't have that much time to edit out and censor things that he says. So, yeah, we got her done. We go home and unload it now.